Welcome, welcome, gods and goddesses, soul family, tribe members. This is the Goddess Akasha, the energetic alchemist, and I'm coming today because let me tell you, Spirit always guides and knows. Just want to tell a story that the other day I caught a lift, and before I caught the lift, I was meditating. And I was meditating because I was loading videos for the channel for you all. And when I was just in such a high vibration, so I was scrolling through the internet and I saw the name Brianna. It was spelled Briona, I believe. It could have been. I just remember seeing that. So as I meditated, I saw the same name. And I didn't pay attention, but the Lyft driver, when I got paired with a Lyft driver, her name was Brianna, but I didn't pay attention. So I get in the car. It was a rainy day. Ase, I say, thank you, ancestors. So I get in the car. It was a rainy day. And she mentioned something saying, oh, well, yeah, it's going to be raining all week and, kind of sloppy and icky. So, by me being, at the time I was in a high vibration. I just got finished meditating, and I still didn't put it together that was her name, and that Spirit put that name, my soul tribe, my spirit guys put that name in my head for a reason. So I told her, I said, look on the bright side. I said, the more it rains, the more money you gonna make, because the more rides you're gonna get. So she turned around and looked at me and she was like, wow, I needed to hear that. That really resonated with me. And then as I was leaving, I invited her to join the soul family, and she asked for my number and I gave it to her, and I just felt that's when she told me her name was Brianna. I was like, wow, I just saw that name in my meditation. So I want to give a shout out. And I also want to thank Spirit for that, because, sometimes, just sharing good high vibration with people will also raise your vibration and bring happier vibrations to yourself as well. There's a saying that ignorance is contagious. There's also a saying that hurt people hurt people. But knowledge is contagious as well. And heal people as well. As above, so below. For every action is an equal and opposite reaction. So I'm going to be making, this will probably be a 2-part video. This is about manifesting in the full eclipse moon. I just want to talk about how to prepare to use these energies, as it is a galactical gateway into higher realms, which can be used to manifest things for yourself, like self-love, healing, a new job, a new place, anything, love. The only thing is, here I myself, and I don't judge others, but I don't fool with other people's free will. That's just a no-no for me. And that is because I know I have been, my Ori and my ancestors have shown me some of my Akashic records from past lives. And I know that I spent lives, having certain gifts and powers, and that I spent a life where I was manipulating people, and there was karma and generational curses. And I'm going to do another video about more in depth about generational curses. As I came back to rectify that karma, that's just a no-no for me. Now, I don't judge other people, and I don't know other people's destiny, vibrations, or their spiritual path, because the Most High knows all. So all things have some kind of purpose. Even pain sometimes is the beginning of truly understanding what pleasure is. Even sometimes, You can't appreciate the sun, the brightness of the sun, unless you had nightfall and darkness. So, it's just balance. But one thing I do want to say, in manifesting and preparing, the idea is to use things, because we can transform energy, we can generate energy. We're like batteries. We can generate energy, we can transform energies, and we can attract energies. We can also send energy out. So in order to manifest, what you want to do is you want to vibrate or raise your vibration, because everything in the universe vibrates and everything in the universe is thought. This is where your meditation comes in, and your meditation is very important. And that's the other thing too. I was talking to the sister. That's why I mentioned that story, because I was talking to her, and when I told her I saw her name in my meditation, she said, "Oh, I want to learn how to meditate more." And I promised her that I would add content to my channel about how to meditate, because I think it's something that we all benefit from. A lot of us have wounds and anxieties and different things, and we don't have any one else to support us. So we have to heal ourselves between yourself and the universe and spirit. And meditation is really like a priceless tool, because you tap into your limitless mind, and the limitless mind is co-creator or higher self. The higher self knows all. It's already mastered everything. See, time only exists here in the 3D. The reason being is because our bodies perish, but our souls are infinite. So when you speak of infinites, then time doesn't exist. So your higher self and lower self exists simultaneously in this dimension with you. So you can tap into your wealthy self. You can tap into your healed self. You can tap in. Unfortunately, a lot of us, because we are not taught this, the lower self, and then we wind up making more mistakes. But that's okay. It's okay. You forgive yourself, learn your lesson, and move on. Do better and build yourself back up, because you can do it. You're co-creator. So one thing I want to say is also, so it's important to manifest. You have to be in a high vibration to manifest. And the reason I'm saying this is because the things that we usually want to manifest vibrate higher than our current state. So in order to reach into the spirit realm and ground, or actually materialize our intentions, we have to raise our vibrations to that level. So I'm saying that to say that, because in part 2, I'm going to show you what I do with candles for the new moon and different things and different herbs or whatever that I use. And sometimes I notice in the spiritual community, or people that are just learning different concoctions or different things to do to manifest, they start getting caught up into the ingredients. Oh, what does what? And I need this, or I need something outside of myself. I need things outside of myself. And the most important thing to know is all the power comes from within you. These things are only tools to enhance the vibration, but the vibration starts with you. Okay? So when you use a crystal, it's not going to solve all your problems. But what it will do is it will raise your vibration, or it will bring certain energies to you, okay? So that you can, whatever your focus is or whatever you're working on, it will assist you. But it's all, you are the manifester, not these things. And so again, when you're using different things such as sage, Palo Santos, selenite, or whatever, it is, it has energy to it, but you are the one that's actually you are the one who's generating the energy, is what I'm saying. It's just a tool, just like you have a mechanic, right? And he fixes cars, right? But he needs his tools to fix the car, right? Now he can fix the car and make it run beautifully, and he uses the tools, but the tools alone are not going to fix your car without that mechanic. It's the mechanic actually fixing the car. He's just using the tools to help him do so. And it's the same way with manifesting. I just wanted to get that point across. So in the next video, I will go over more things like different steps. But let me talk about the meditation, because it's important to do your meditation and set your mind right before starting any rituals or whatever manifesting procedures. And so what I like to do, the idea of meditation is to clear your mind. Clear your mind. And I know that a lot of us find it difficult because we don't realize our subconscious mind. But take it like this. And this is something I work on. I mean, this is something you're going to constantly work on. It's not something where one day you're going to get it and it's over with, because life is a series of changes. And as things change, you have to adjust and you have to, redo the work. But what helped me clear my mind, and I'm not saying this is fact, I'm not a professional, but this works for me, is keeping in mind that if I focus on things in the past that I can't change, it's going to make me depressed. I'm going to think about all the mistakes, everything anybody did to me. I'm being stuck in anger or resentment, holding grudges or whatever. None of that is healthy for your mind, body, or your soul. And it certainly is horrible for manifesting. That's horrible energy. You're going to manifest more of the same. Remember that there's always positive and negative charges to everything. And so also train your mind to think more positive. I work on this every day, and I'm not perfect, but I work at it. Train your mind to think positive. For instance, instead of saying, oh, I will never have that, say, I don't have it now, but I can get what I want. If I put the work in, I can have that. I can do that. Or I don't have it yet, but I will. Instead of saying, and because we put spells on ourselves, not realizing. And the reason why I say this is because when you go into manifesting and affirmations, and as you grow in that power, you have to be very mindful of the kind of conversations you have with yourself, the kind of words you speak over other people. Because you can't say, oh, I'm a manifester, and when I want something good, I manifest, and then speak negative over people. You got to understand that'll manifest too. And then there's karma behind it. So be very careful. And it's not easy, but it's something to keep in mind. So, the day before you actually start everything, you definitely want to meditate. Clear your mind. Do not be in the past. That's depression. There's nothing you can do about it. Let it go. Accept it as is. The other thing is, if you worry about tomorrow and the future, then you'll have anxiety. Reason being is you're overthinking. You're going to think about everything that could go wrong. I could break my leg tomorrow. I could fall and hurt my knee. I could, or anything bad that could happen. But it's good to be balanced with that, because anything good can happen too. You just don't know. So we ain't gonna worry about the future, and we certainly not gonna focus on all the things that goes wrong. And I'm learning that too. I'm still practicing that too. It's a daily practice. So when you're meditating, the idea is to focus on the here and now and accept things as they are. I cannot change anything from the past, and I don't know what's to come, right? But right now, I'm safe. I have good health. I have a roof over my head. I'm eating, and in the present moment, I could be thankful. Because let me tell you, outside of unconditional love, thankfulness is like one of the highest vibrations you could be in. Love and thankfulness. 2 high vibrations. And these high vibrations, you can manifest anything. Just that simple, but not so easy to do. So keep that in mind. That I think that helped me learn how to meditate. Also, understand that there are different kinds of meditation. You can sit and you can say or you can focus on breathing in and out. Or you can focus, you can take meditation and focus on something. You could close your eyes and see coins falling on you, or close your eyes and see yourself at the ocean or in the rain and relax, or visualize yourself winning the lottery, whatever you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're trying to do. And that's a meditation. Prayers are meditation. Affirmations are meditation. When doing self-love and you in the mirror and you just say, I'm healed. I love my inner child. I love myself unconditionally. I forgive myself for my mistakes. I accept myself, and all of these different things. That's a meditation. So keep that in mind, that there's more than one way to meditate. You could close your eyes and start talking to your higher self and see that voice that you hear in your head that doesn't seem like it's your voice is usually your higher self. Or it could be an ancestor or a spirit guide. That inner voice, that's the wisdom in you. And I know that we are taught not to talk to ourselves or whatever, but I promise you, that is your guide. Start listening to that voice and let that voice get louder. So that as soon as you communicate, you can already hear your messages. And also with meditation, it's always good to, I like to take my spiritual baths. I put, it could be sea salt or Epsom salt. You could put Florida water in there, coconut milk, coconut water, very, very powerful when connecting with ancestors and deities and stuff. And you can use these things, cinnamon, but I don't put it in my bath per se, but definitely ingesting it or dressing your candles with it or using it is highly protective. It attracts prosperity and wealth, and it's also good for love, self-love, or attracting the type of love you want. Because see, we don't bend it other people's will, but we do magnetize ourselves to attract what we want, that which we want and what we are. You have every right you have every right to change your vibration, right? It's your will over you. So I just wanted to say that in preparation for the next video that I have coming about the new moon and the full, the eclipse and the gateway. And then I'm just going to walk you through some ingredients that I have, what it's for, and what I do. Again, it's not like the gospel. So I really hope that anybody out there in our soul family that have any suggestions, please comment, and so we can all grow together. It's a lot I don't know. I'm sure there's other people in the soul tribe that can learn. We all learn from each other. So let us know. All right, blessings, and I'm out. 1